Rickie Fowler, pro golf, rich lifestyle, net worth, hot wife, and mansions. If there's something you're passionate about, you'll definitely achieve it, and Fowler has proven this correct. Rickie Fowler has been named as one of the brightest, youngest, and finest players the golf world has ever heard about or seen. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a certain athlete, and this time it is about Rickie Fowler and his fabulous lifestyle, pretty wife, and amazing golf career. Rickie Fowler, at a young age, seems to be living the celebrity lifestyle and can easily afford the best things life has to offer. Between 2007 and 2008, he was the named #1 amateur golfer in the world, and after emerging the winner of the Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Championship, he became the 4th best player in the official golf ranking and the latest addition to the PGA Tour's $40 million club. Are you a big fan of Rickie? Do you want to know his actual net worth? I'm sure you're curious how this young professional golfer spends his millions. It's about to get fascinating. Who's Rickie Fowler? Rickie Fowler is regarded as one of the finest golfers of all time. Even at a young age, he seems to be achieving a lot in his constantly growing golf career. At one point, he was the #1 ranked amateur golfer globally for 36 weeks straight in 2007 and 2008. In 2016, he became the highest paid golfer. He has quite an amazing talent, which has earned him tons of awards. Rickie Utaka Fowler was born on the 13th of December 1988 in Marietta, California, and he comes from a mixed heritage. His parents named him Utaka, which was the name of his grandfather, who was of Japanese descent, while his material grandmother was of Navajo Native American. Rod Fowler, Rickie Fowler's father, who raced for a Yamaha team and won the 1986 Baja 1000 dirt bike race, owned a trucking company that afforded Rickie and his sister a pretty comfortable life. Back in the days, he also wanted to follow in his dad's footsteps as a dirt biker. Rickie learned a couple of things from his father and even competed as a youngster. His background in motocross is credited to his bravery on the course. Rickie, formerly a BMX racer and avid motocrosser, shifted focus to golf after suffering a terrible dirt bike accident, leaving him with broken bones in his foot. During that time, his grandfather was said to have introduced him to golf. In an interview in 2018, he revealed how his passion for the sport started. "When I was 2, I began to play golf. My granddad introduced me to the game and I found myself falling in love with it. It was obviously the first sport I played. Since the age of 3, I began racing and riding dirt bikes. My dad, who rode 3-wheelers and quads professionally even before I was born, got me into the racing dirt bikes. I haven't ridden much since the age of 15 due to the accident and several risk factors involved. I therefore transformed my love for dirt bikes into cars." Rickie began to develop a passion for the sport at the tender age of 3. Since then, there's been no iota of doubt that he has come a long way and achieved a lot. Unlike most golfers, Rickie Fowler didn't learn golf from just anyone. In fact, he's mostly self-taught in the game, which shows that he's quite a talented golfer and practiced playing the sport on the driving porch. His talent was soon highlighted when he entered the Marietta Valley High School. There, he won the SW League Final in his senior year and subsequently led his team to the 2007 state final. Before he graduated from high school, he joined the U.S. Amateur in 2005, where he won a Western Junior but suffered a defeat from the would-be champion Richie Ramsey. Upon graduation from high school, he attended Oklahoma State University, but he didn't let anything distract him from his passion for golf. He had achieved his first collegiate victory at the Fighting Illini Invitational hosted at the University of Illinois on October 1st, 2007. He also went on to the Sonny Hanna Amateur title and went on to defend it in 2008. Consequently, for 36 consecutive weeks, he maintained his rank as the best amateur golfer from 2007 to 2008. For the rest of 2009, he spent his last month playing as an amateur golfer and won all 4 of his matches and finished 3rd in the Sonny Hanna Amateur, as he also helped the United States defend the Walker Cup. He emerged as a top amateur golfer and won the Ben Hogan Award for this outstanding performance at a young age. In 2009, Rickie started to go pro, where he finished 7th place in the PGA Tour debut at the Justin Timberlake Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. He went on to emerge 2nd at the Fry.com Open. Rickie earned his PGA Tour card, which made 2010 a great year for his career. In the Memorial Tournament held in Ohio, he came in 2nd and repeated the same feat at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, where he yet again came in 2nd. At the age of 21, Rickie was known as the youngest U.S. rider player of all time and cemented the year with the Rookie of the Year award. At the Korea Korea Open, which was part of the One Asia Tour held in 2011, he came in 1st. Not long after, he secured another victory in 2012 at the Wells Fargo Championship, and this victory was highly significant because he defeated the iconic Rory McIlroy. Thereafter, in 2013, he finished as runner-up at the Australian PGA Championship. 2014 was not much of a year for the pro golfer, as he failed to secure any victory despite being ranked among the top 5 in important tournaments. Again in 2015, he won the Deutsche Bank Championship, the Aberdeen Asset Management Scottish Open, and the Players' Championship. He also won the Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Championship, which earned him 4th place in the golf ranking globally. He went on to win the Honda Classic in 2017 and the Phoenix Open once again in 2019. He rose to the 9th rank in the world, having added 4 outstanding PGA Tour wins to his portfolio, including the Player Championship, Wells Fargo Championship, Honda Classic, and the Deutsche Bank Championship. With all these achievements, what is Rickie Fowler's net worth? Rickie Fowler is a well-known athlete outside the course regarding sponsorship deals and endorsement. Fowler's net worth is estimated at $18 million in 2021, and aside from his golf earnings, which are over $7.3 million, he gets paid for brand endorsement, which amounts to $10 million. According to Forbes, in 2015, he was the 7th highest paid golfer, and because of endorsement deals, which amounted to $7.3 million in 2006, he became the highest paid. However, due to the absence of subsequent performances, he dropped to the 13th rank. In 2017, he was reported to have earned about $3.3 million for playing golf alone. Rickie, who currently sits 23rd on the all-time money list, has become the latest addition to the PGA Tour $40 million club. Others who are part of this club are Bryson DeChambeau and Tiger Woods. He came on a commercial with an ad titled "It's Good to Be Rickie" for Crown Plaza Hotels in 2012, which put him in the spotlight. Thereafter, he came on yet another commercial for the ESPN SportsCenter shows back in 2013. He has also signed with several top-notch companies, which include Puma, one of the leading sports brands in the world, as well as Cobra Gold and a brand ambassador. In 2019, he signed a deal with TaylorMade and uses the company's golf balls and gloves as part of the partnership. Not left out are Rolex, Mercedes, and Red Bull. We're definitely not leaving out his pretty wife. Rickie Fowler met Alison Stoke, a famous American pole vaulter, in 2017. Alison went on to express concern after she became increasingly famous online when people only focused on her physical beauty and less on her performance and how she fared in her career. Fowler and Stoke got engaged and wedded in October 2019. On Thanksgiving Day, Fowler and his wife Alison announced the birth of Maya Fowler, their daughter. Fowler has 3 tattoos on his body. One is written in Japanese script dedicated to his grandfather, the second being the Olympic symbol, and the third is of the letter G, dedicated to the daughter of Seattle pastor diagnosed with lissencephaly, a rare brain condition. You might be curious what Rickie spends his money on with all his earnings on and off the golf course. Like many other athletes, Rickie has one of the best and most expensive luxury cars in his impressive car collection. Fowler owns several Mercedes in his garage, including Mercedes-AMG GT, Mercedes-Benz AMG G63, and Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE G63. There are also other luxury cars packed within his home, like the Nissan GTR, Mitsubishi Evo X, Ferrari 458 Italia, Porsche 911 Turbo, and a Porsche GT3 RS. A weighty real estate portfolio. Rickie bought a mansion in Florida sometime in 2016, estimated to be worth $2.85 million. But before then, he purchased one for $1.6 million located in Jupiter. The 2-story house had 4 bedrooms with 4,600 square feet of living space. The mansion featured a swimming pool, a large deck, and a dock with 2 lifts. The ceiling is covered with glass, offering a very spectacular view of the river. The floors are concrete, and it has a chef's kitchen. The interior of the property gives off a shiny and glittery feeling due to the concrete floors and white walls. The master bedroom is equipped with a lavish bath and a walk-in closet. The kitchen is well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment, and the living room has a functional fireplace. Back in 2016, Fowler bought another mansion in Florida for $14 million. With a living space that spans over 11,500 square feet, this mansion is a lot bigger than the previous one. This property features a sports bar, a vast outdoor pool, an elevator, 6 bedrooms, and 9 bathrooms. The only similarity between both houses is that it has a waterfront with a private dock. Rickie Fowler is a living example that determination and zeal are a surefire recipes for success.